Hey guys, welcome back to the armory tonight. This week I got 2 whole days off from work and I am going to just absolutely use that to the max. One of the things I wanted to do this week was go through some of the guns that I've had just basically sitting, waiting and waiting and waiting for parts. And this is a stash that I bought off of GunBroker. There were 3 rifles in one auction, and the auction price was $99. And I said, you're never going to go wrong at $100. Even if you just wind up with parts, you're never going to go wrong at $100. So went ahead and paid $100 for 3 rifles, and this is what they were. And 2 of them are in pretty rough shape. The third one is really, really special, and we'll get to the third one last. But the first 2 are in really rough shape, and this one is in the roughest by far. As you can see, it's got all kinds of rust and oxidation on it. It was not stored properly. I took some Scotch-Brite it off the name on it. This, according to the tag, is a Ward's Western Field 36D 22 short, long, and long rifle, bolt action rifle. Now the bolt is missing. It's missing some screws. Either the trigger guard is old and dry rotted and shrunk, or it's not the right trigger guard, and I'm honestly not sure which it is. There are not a whole lot of these rifles around. It has no action screws, so the action just falls out. But the trigger functions, the safety functions, and the barrel is actually really, really clean on the inside. So I think it's actually might be worth trying to save if I could find a bolt. And I have been looking for a bolt for a very long time for this, and I may just have to keep looking for bolts for it, but it is what it is. So when I scratched off the rust, you can see it is a Ward's Western Field model number 36D 22 short, long, and long rifle. You know, I generally don't like to see rust, but all of this seems to be very, very superficial. So I think it'll actually clean up real nice. And this, with just a little bit of Scotch-Brite, you can see just basically just very, very surface rust. So I still think this is good. Like I said, I need to find a bolt, but well, I have not been able to find a bolt. So I will keep looking, but I still think it's a good purchase. So let's check out the next one. Alright, here's the second rifle. This is a Marlin. The Marlin Firearms Company, New Haven, Connecticut, model 80 DL 22 caliber, short, long, and long rifle. And again, it's kind of in decent shape. One of the weird things about this one, someone wrote PW 2309. I have no idea what that means. The first thing that popped into my head, and obviously I'm totally wrong and don't take this as any type of gospel, but the thing that popped into my mind was this one of the old-time high school rifle team guns? Because that looks like, almost like how the military would do a rack number or something like that, but it popped into my head that You know, you always see the old pictures of 1950s when people were doing rifle shooting and whatnot in high school. And I saw that and I said, that's a really weird marking. But this one, like the other one, has no bolt. I did find a bolt for this one, but it's super, super sticky. So I think we need to clean it real good. And then check to make sure headspace and everything is good with the new bolt. But this one is also a magazine-fed 22 long rifle. And it's actually in pretty good condition. Doesn't have corrosion like the other one, but it could stand a good cleaning and fresh coat of something on it. Probably a Cerakote. Do a black Cerakote on it. So I think this one's pretty cool. So let's see what the last one is. Well, here's the last one, and I think this is kind of probably the jewel of the $100 GunBroker auction purchase. This is a Type 99 Arisaka, and it has been thoroughly bubbified, if you will. Barrel does not look great. It does have a ground off chrysanthemum. No bolt stop. Probably one of the ugliest lacquer painted stocks you could find. But everything else seems to be fairly complete. Someone did put a Weaver optic mount on it. And looks like they probably drilled 4 holes in the side of the receiver to mount that. Not the end of the world. There are no iron sights on it, so it's probably relegated to having some type of optic on it. But these are supposed to be some of the nicest shooting military rifles of the World War era. And I have never had the opportunity to buy one. I know ammo is kind of a pain, but I also make my own ammo, so it's less of a pain. But, yeah, here's an Arisaka. So, this is one I'm definitely going to be looking for parts for, and trying to bring back into some type of shooting configuration. As of yet, I don't know exactly. Being that there are no iron sights, it kind of tells me, well, there's not much military history left to try to preserve. So I might try to make just an oddity of a range gun. Just something that, you know, if you've never shot an Arisaka, here's an Arisaka to shoot. But it's obviously never going to have its military provenance. It's not going to have its, its military honors. So I think it's still worth trying to save. All guns are worth it in one way or another, trying to save, even if it's stripping them for parts because it's just too far gone, or using it to complete another gun. My general rule is I don't strip guns for parts because I just don't like the habit of that. I think it's pretty wrong, but there are plenty of parts out there, so I think we can make a good shooter out of this. So for $100 at GunBroker, How do you think I did? I think I did all right. I think I did all right. Let me know what you think. And we'll talk to you on the next video. Bye.